Hi everyone, welcome back to Soul Focus TV. I hope you've been enjoying these past few gorgeous days. They've been really nice and sunny. I hope you've been able to get out of your house. And because they've been so sunny, I thought we should talk about one of the most important skincare products, SPF. So as a lot of you guys know, the sun is really damaging to the skin, and it's actually causes 90% of aging due to the sun's effects on our skin. So that's what we call as photo damage. That's pigmentation, fine lines and wrinkles, general dehydration, and creping of the skin. And the best way to avoid that and getting any kind of aging or photo aging is to prevent it. So you should be wearing sunscreen. The sun is really strong and damaging. There is a study from the Department of Dermatology at Brown University that said that women between the ages of 18 and 23, if they have gotten 5 blistering sunburns, it increases their risk of getting melanoma by 80%. So it's not only looking great and having healthy skin, it's about your general health overall, and not just looking younger, which is also what we want to do, look a little bit younger. So the sun is damaging because there are 2 types of rays. There's UVB rays, B, burning, and they cause a lot of sunburning, the general damage to your skin that you're aware of. They also are what's linked to cancer of the skin. So those are UVB rays. But there's also UVA rays. You think UVA, aging. They can penetrate glass and clouds, and then because they're so penetrable, they get deep into your skin, and they cause the aging, fine lines and wrinkles, all those problems with the skin. So as I was editing this video, I realized I wanted to show you folks an image I had seen a lot when I went to cosmetology school. This man right here is a 69-year-old truck driver who drove trucks for 28 years. The left side of his face, because he was sitting in the driver's seat, is all the UVA damage to his skin. So even with the window up, you can see all the sun damage to his skin for 26 years in comparison to the right side of his face. Crazy, right? All right, back to the video. Overall, you want to be wearing sunscreen every day. And there are 2 types of sunscreens out there. There's a chemical sunscreen that absorbs quickly into the skin, and it's typically water resistant. So if you're at the beach, or you're swimming in your pool, maybe you're doing workouts outside, or you're playing sports, any sweat, any moisture on the skin, it's better to lean towards a chemical sunscreen. What they do is they absorb the UV rays and convert them into heat and then disperse them from the body. So that's the chemical reaction that's protecting your skin from the sun. There's also a physical sunscreen. Those are like zinc sunscreens. They're physical, so they lay on top of the skin and they reflect the sun's rays. So that's when you see in the movies the white nose sunscreen. That's typically physical sunscreen. They are typically harder to rub in, and that's why you see those like white pasty sort of looks. But new physical sunscreens are more malleable and they'll penetrate the skin. But you want to make sure whatever one you use, chemical, physical, whatever brand you like, that it's at least 30 SPF or higher. Anything lower than that isn't doing much. I think 30 is just a great number. 100 SPF doesn't mean you can just put it on once and leave it all day. It should be reapplied if you're in direct sunlight, like if you're at the beach, every half hour. But if you're going about your day, you want to do it maybe every hour or every 90 minutes. And you want to make sure that your sunscreen is a broad spectrum sunscreen. Whether you're getting it from a copper tone generic sunscreen or whether women you're wearing it in your makeup, it should say broad spectrum so that it's UVA and UVB protection on your skin. You're reapplying it throughout the day. I like to get Neutrogena has an aerosol sunscreen, so I put my makeup on, it has sunscreen in it. And then if I need to reapply during the day, I can just spritz my face. I also wear my big glasses to protect all that sensitive skin around your eyes, just to avoid any damage to the skin. And I know that we all want to get a tan every summer, but the best way to do it is to just fake the tan. Obviously not a tanning booth. I think a tanning booth, they're so bad and we know so much about them, how damaging they are to your skin. It's like smoking cigarettes in 2020. We know too much information to go to a tanning booth. They're so bad for you. So I think a really great way to get a tan, avoid the sun. I myself am a pretty pale girl. I get really sunburned. I hate to be sunburned. I want my skin to be youthful. So I like to use, you can go get a professional spray tan, and those always look great. But if I want to do it at home, maybe I have a wedding, I just want like a quick tan, I like these foams that they've come out with. My absolute favorite is Saint Tropez. You can get this at Sephora, I think Ulta, Amazon, anywhere. They're really easy to use. You exfoliate your skin. I like to moisturize my drier areas, so my elbows, my knees, my feet, and I don't care for a very tan face, so I put a lot of moisturizer on the face. And then you want to make sure, if you're going to do a foam tanner, you need the mitt. So this mitt came with it. You just slip the mitt on, spray the foam into your palm, and apply it. You can apply this in double layers. Just make sure you get every inch. It won't be streaky if you go over one place twice and one place once. It all balances out. You just want to make sure you get every inch of your skin. And I like to do the moisturizer, that way it's a little subtle in those drier areas. It's super simple. But this is a little bit pricey. This one can be like $30, $40. I like it because it's a natural look. It's just looks like skin. It doesn't look so brown or orange, especially if you're pale like me. You want like a gentle tan. It's a little bit buildable. But if you're looking for something a little bit cheaper, Jergens also has a great one. This one's $10. It is a little bit darker. It's not so buildable. The color that goes on it's not going to wash off much. But it's good if you're a little bit darker. Again, you just put it on, you wait a few hours, and you rinse it off. It's a great fake tan. It looks natural, and it's much healthier for your skin. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Take care of your skin and wear your sunscreen.